So we got some new lab, well, new to me, new to the channel. A client of mine, old client of mine, decided to be done with Unifi and moved to a different vendor. So they were gonna throw it all out and offered to give it to me. I couldn't say no. So we'll go through what I got, what we're gonna have for a lab. Well, we won't go through setting things up today, but we'll go through the hardware and the amount of stuff that's in this tub. So without further ado, off the bat, we have our little joyous Unifi PoE injector. I'm not gonna need it for my network, but if I ever have to sell, if I'm gonna sell any of these access points, it's great that I got it. But to go along with that, we'll do a little digging and see we have access points. They're Unifi AC or Unifi AP AC Pros. I think I have 10 of them. So pretty good score on these. I know they're still at least halfway decent here end of 2021. Yeah, Unifi came out with Wi-Fi 6, but AC is still quite nice. So yeah, we'll find all access points and pull them out here. Mounts. They were using fiber, so I have the Unifi fiber module. It's the UF-MM-1G. So multi-mode SFP fiber. It's only 1 gig. I don't think I'm going to use it, but hey, I have it if I need it. Yeah. We have an old Unifi power. It's the PoE AF, so we'll keep that around, see if that's needed. We have more smaller PoE injector, and then all of the fun power cables that go along with it. We have a Cloud Key Gen 1. We may, in the future, swap it out with a Raspberry Pi or a Cloud Key Gen 2. It's a lab. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on it, but we may have some fun if that's what you guys want. If you want to see more Unifi stuff and the latest and greatest, like and subscribe to the channel. Let's build it and allow me to afford to build out a better lab. But next thing is a Unifi Switch 24. I actually have 2 of these in here. This is a non-PoE switch, but it's a good quality switch, and we can play wired with this thing, or use our PoE injectors if need be. So as you can see, it has a SFP fiber module in there. Like I said, I don't have fiber running in my home, but again, it's nice to have. Another one that came is a Cisco switch, a small, well, it's not even a switch, it's a Cisco 8-port small business router. It's the Cisco RV082. We are not even going to touch this. It is only 100 megs, so it'll probably make its way to eBay or reach out in the comments if you want to offer for it. Give me your best price. We have a Switch 8 60 watt. So if we do need to do a little PoE power, we have 60 watts worth of power to play with. Maybe we can add a camera to the lab, or power a few access points. and then power for that switch. We have a box for the cloud key. We have apparently they didn't even know what they had. I have ends and a crimper, and a pretty halfway decent crimper too. So keep that around. I can always use a third crimper. So put that to the side. We got a tester here. I got better stuff than this, but hey, if it'll get the job done if you need it. Again, more PoE injectors. Our second switch 24. Again with a SFP module in it. A USG. So not a UDM, but we can work with a USG. We can set up some networks. We can play with it. What else do I have in here? We have a big old Cisco switch, a Cisco Catalyst 3550. I'm not overly familiar with this stuff. It's really dusty. I'm pretty sure it's from before. It's the people who had the building before my client ever did. But a big frickin' 48 port switch. And then what else do we have? Another one. Another Catalyst 3550. So that's my haul. So that's the haul. That's what my old client was throwing out. I think it's quite the win. To reiterate, there are 10 access points. Actually, I already took one, and it's living out in my garage to make sure cameras and whatnot that live on Wi-Fi have a much better signal than the 2 access points that are already in the house. So for the lab instance, there are 9 access points. There's 2 switch 24s, non-PoE, and there is a switch 860 watts and a USG Pro. I also have a USG that we could play with and a PF Sense box. So what do you want to see? What content can we start building for 2022 that you want to see and you want to use within your environment? Do we want to set up an IoT network and have Plex living on that network? Do we want to set up servers sitting on a VLAN? What are we interested in learning more about and building out for either for business purposes or for personal? There's a lot to learn here, and there's a lot to play with, and we can break things. It's not my home network. I'm not taking anything down that I need for day-to-day work. So please reach out. Please jump in the comments. If you're interested in what we're going to do here, please like and subscribe. Subscribing will really help grow the channel, allow me to build more content and grow and help others. And that's the ultimate goal, is to help others with technology. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.